been in MWR for just over 60 days. My Thank you. What kind of testimony we got? Your name, where you from?
Brother Bernard. I kind of got a testimony for credit and equity max. I never went to events, any company, because I felt like it was wasting time. I just said, but early this month, I went to the first VIP event, came down at MWR. And when I heard the Charles Ivory testimony about being debt free, it impacted. Like, it really just impacted. So I went back home. Now, after me and my daughters had our millionaire weekend, hanging out with the millionaires who rubbed off on us, I went back home and I reevaluated my financial situation, and I set up some real estate deals. Instead of taking the money, reinvesting the money into another property, I took the money and paid off all my debt, all my credit cards, right? Then I set myself up where I began to use my business credit cards, which allowed me to be debt free, but still get the points and the cash back from using my business credit cards. Then by me doing that, it set me up with a higher credit score, which opened up an opportunity for me to get access to a $2 million loan to get $1 million property. So from that one event, I was able to become the first man in my family to be debt free and achieve financial freedom, all because I heard another man was debt free.
Good job. Good job. Great work.
I can't really compete with his story, but hi everyone, my name is Terica Jones. I came from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval. Now my story with the credit repair, within the first 2 weeks of being with MWR, my credit score went up maybe 15 to 30 points. By the end of the month, I looked at my credit score and it went up 100 points in total. Yes. So it's still increasing. My brother isn't here, but I'll speak on his behalf. His credit score was already pretty high. So don't think if you have a high credit score, it can't go up any higher. Because they took his 800 credit score and took it up to like an 840 or something like that. So you can get more with it if it's already high. So that's
good.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Richard Harden. I am actually from East Point, Georgia. For those of y'all who don't know where that is, that's my testimony is a combination of Financial Edge and Game Changer. Game Changer, a year ago, I just came to see what my brother was busy doing. And then everything started to make sense. Anybody ever feel like you're smart, but you've been making dumb decisions? Well, I was that guy. I was valedictorian of my school, a star student, went to Duke University, had 2 degrees, but no financial education. So starting to apply the strategies, we first applied the Money Max strategy to get back about $1,000 in our household. Now, we didn't add that to lifestyle. We attacked our debts. So over the course of a year, paid off $67,000 in credit card loans, student loan, car loan, and now we're just 1 month away from paying off the mortgage on our rental properties. We took the cash. We invested in an asset and asked more cash, and then I had a conversation with the Wealth Max advisor who helped me position some of my money in land so that drop that we saw yesterday in the market. Anybody look at the stock market yesterday? Turns out your land banking is not affected by the stock market. And then a private reserve account gives me an opportunity to have some of my wealth accessible before I'm 60 years old. Because Lord knows, I want to retire at 50. Anybody else like that? So having a game plan, strategy, and experts to help with the process. And one big thing that you get with MWR that we don't talk about enough is friends making actual money moves. So that the pressure is to make your money make more money.
All right, next up, a cash flow testimony. Your name and knock them out. What's your before and after?
Grand Rising, everyone. Hello. I'm Amber Johnson. I'm originally from Statesboro, Georgia. I reside in Atlanta. I'm a medical professional. I have been for the past 7 years. So I immediately took interest in the business when I realized about the instant pay raise. So I figured, I try to make myself a great example before I go out and jump head first in the business. And so I took advantage of the Money Max, and I was able to shift $757 back into my home by minimizing my taxes. So just this past Thursday, I actually uploaded my 3 credit reports. So at the next Game Changer, I have another testimony. Thank you.
Just very quickly, the Money Max situation helped my son bring home $800 more in his paycheck. And the idea was between shifting his 401k was not matching, so he's got a private reserve account. He's using that money. Also, the land banking. I just December closed and got land in Palmdale, California, 3rd and Technology Drive, if you ever go out there to see it. So I didn't lose any money either. It was sitting in a 401k, which I would have taken a big hit on that.
All right, I think that says it. Oh man, where are we? Let me come back. If I can find myself, yeah, that will be me. What's up, everybody? Let's rock and roll, man. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me get I can hear you in the chat. I see everybody's coming in from all over. Let's start with my main man, TJ out of Statesboro, Georgia. What's up, TJ? I see you, man. I see a bunch of people out here. What we got? We got Jeff Harris. What's up, Joseph, Sab? Man, y'all heard those testimonies? Give me one word in the comments that describes those testimonies you just heard. Give me one word in the comments that describes those testimonies you just heard. For those I've never met, my name is Brian M. Beane, proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And that's a bunch of people you see on there just now talking about their financial freedom, flexibility, and success. I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll, man. I got an incredible day for you guys. Before I show you our 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown to financial freedom, I want to make sure you guys know that we're going to take a break, about an hour break after I do this overview, and we're going to come back at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Central, and I'm going to train you guys. I'm going to show you now what we do to make daily pay, but then I'm going to show you guys how to actually do it after a 1 hour break at about 10:45. We're going to come back at 12. So make sure you guys go ahead and set your reminders and set your calendars right now. All right, we look good, man. Everybody says they can hear me. Nothing like doing a webinar and then talking to yourself. So guess what? I guess that means it's time for me to get started. Listen, why are we here? Well, we're here to talk about money. We're here to talk about success. We're here to talk about a concept called income shifting that they seldom teach in schools. But guess what? You're not just going to look at me today. I got somebody that I'm going to bring that's way more dynamic. Somebody out of Florida, that is, Tallahassee, Florida. This guy I've known for over 20 years. He's going to be my co-pilot today, and I'm very, very excited to introduce one and only Mr. Marvin Green Jr. Let's get him off mute. Make sure he's good. Marvin, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Great. Woo.
Woo, Marvin, it's been a long time, man. How you feel?
I'm doing good. I feel good to be up on a Saturday morning talking about money and helping people change their life.
All right, I heard that, man. So look, before we get into any boring slides, we're gonna skate through the slides, man. Let's just act like it's me and you just talking. Marvin, let everybody know a little bit about yourself first, man. First of all, I understand you got a residual check coming already of $600 a month minimum, and you only really got started about 2 weeks ago. Am I right?
2 weeks ago, April 14th, I got rocking and rolling, and already at the point where I can bring in $600 a month, and I'm more excited about helping other people bring in that $600 a month, because they always say $500 more a month would keep most people out of bankruptcy.
That's right. So talk to me a little bit about your family. What do you do for a living, or what were you doing prior to this, so people will understand that you just got hungry 2 weeks ago and now you're making it happen 2 weeks later. What's going on with your family dynamic, and how'd you hear about this?
Well, real quick, I'm originally from Chicago, been in Tallahassee for almost 30 years, came here to the great Florida A&M University, worked at Florida A&M for over 30 years, been in the sports field and recreation, went up through the administrative chain, and then of course got into the private sector in sports as well, and just turned 50 actually on April 29th. And so I was just kind of at the point where, I said, you know, I want to just start kind of taking control of my future for the next 50 years or the next 30 or 40 years, whatever it is the Lord is going to give me. I want to take control of my future. I want to help more people. I want to impact more people. And little did I know that a pandemic would be coming along to make it the prime time to help people because of everything we're dealing with. So that's kind of, like I said, my story. I have 3 beautiful kids. I've been married almost 25 years to the one and only Seeker Rose Green. And so we're doing our thing, man, but we just here to try to change a few lives.
We're going to do it, man. We're going to do it. Now, you said a very, very powerful thing, the whole social distancing thing. And here's what I want you guys to understand why we're here. I want you to put this in the comments. Everybody is not losing. Everybody is not losing. If you understand right now, go ahead and start your watch party because we're about to crank this thing up and let you know exactly how we're winning. How's Marvin earning an extra $600 a month? How did I go to $15,000 per month? These are our minimums, right? The numbers I'm giving you, these are our minimums from what's called our daily guarantee. How did I go and get myself an extra 6-figure raise in 6 days? Guys, I grew my income an extra $100,000 in 6 days because of the quarantine. So everybody is not losing. That's the first thing you got to do. Walmart is not losing. Amazon is not losing. TikTok is not losing. Zoom is not losing. All this social distancing has caused people to have virtual solutions, and anybody that's providing a necessity right now is winning. Well, what we provide in Making Wealth Real Financial is a necessity known as a home-based business. Now, Marvin, under normal circumstances, there are 4 things that keep most people from succeeding. You follow me?
Right. Yep.
4 basic things. They are inflation. You guys that are writing, take this down because it's important. Taxes, number 2. Debt, number 3. And big business, number 4. Inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. Now, Marvin, that's under normal circumstances. What I want people to understand is that these things have now magnified. In other words, they've increased by like a factor of 10. Talk to them about inflation and how by everybody being at home, why are prices going to be sky high in the near future?
Well, the thing about it is any business that hasn't had customers or anybody coming into their place of business for the last 45 days or 60 days, when they open up, they still got to try to make that money up. So when they make that money up, they're going to increase little by little the prices at the restaurant. So a meal that you used to always get might be $2 or $3 more, could be $5 more. Any type of business. I mean, like the hair and nail salons, those prices are going to go up. So when you talk about inflation, you're talking about the price of doing business will go up, but most people's money will not have changed. And that is the definition of inflation.
That's right. So in other words, because they got to make up for these losses, they're going to increase their prices. Now, guys, I'll tell you this, taxes, number 2. So inflation means when we come out of this thing, whenever that is, that means basically prices are going to be sky high because think about it, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Business owners have had to lose revenue. They got to make up for that. Now, the stimulus checks that you guys got, a lot of people got, and I'm not mad at the stimulus checks. Anything that can help some people, I'm all for it. But we got to pay that money back. Those stimulus dollars weren't just created out of thin air, right? That money has to come back to the U.S. Treasury, which means over time, they're going to raise taxes. So prices are up, taxes are up because of those stimulus checks. And it may not be this week. It may not be next month. It may not be next year. What I want you guys to understand is in order to get wealthy in business, you got to learn how to forecast. You got to learn how to ride trends before they happen. I mean, yeah, you got to learn how to create trends and ride them before the masses hear about it. And you got to be able to see things before they actually come about. So when you know that inflation is going up because of the prices, and when you know that taxes are going up because of the stimulus checks, guess what else is going up? Debt. Now, Marvin, people are at home. They don't have any money. They tend to what? Why is debt on the rise?
Well, that's going to be on the rise because people use their credit cards. People say, hey, I got a $2,000 limit, or I got a $1,500 limit, or a $5,000 limit. And they say, let me just put it on the card. And you're not thinking about that, those groceries you buying or, whatever it is that you're doing with it, you have to pay on that for a long time. So a $200 grocery bill today is going to turn into a $400 grocery bill because you're going to pay minimums on it. And it's just going to go through the roof. So now your credit card debt is bad because you made a temporary decision, for really something that's going to keep going on. So that's not a good way to pay bills on a credit card.
That's right. But a lot of people have to because they're going to float it. So guys, think about it. Inflation, sky high, prices. taxes sky high, stimulus checks, debt sky high, credit cards. And then there's one thing that's down right now are people's 401ks. A lot of people have their 401ks in blue chips. And a lot of people don't realize this, but 401k is nothing more than a tax code. It's not going to make you wealthy. Now, I'm not knocking a 401k. I love the 401k, especially if your job is going to double it and match you and all that good stuff. It's a great thing. But a lot of people don't realize the volatility of the stock market made people lose 5 and 6 figures in their 401k. Marvin, it's impossible in 20 years to create something, then lose it in 2 weeks, and then think that you got another 20 years, right? To get it what? Back. That's unfortunate. So here's how we counteract that. One solution, one trend, and you can mark my words, you can stamp it. The home-based business, Marvin, will be the next big wave for the next 3 to 5 years. Everybody is going to look for some type of solution where they can make some money,
right?
Be at home doing it. Social distancing doesn't affect it. In fact, social distancing actually helps it. The fact that we're all at home is what got my income up from $200 a day to what? $500 a day. Now let me show you guys this, Marv. You get a text message every day at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I want you to bring this full screen. All right. Actually, you may not have to. Let's go back to regular. All right. See that? Every day at 5 o'clock. $500, $500, $500. Every day, $500, $500, $500. Guys, do you know that if a person had an extra $500, $200, okay, Mark, what you got?
Those are a few 20s that are just getting started, but that's that $600 a month we talked about.
Okay, scroll through, let me see. Okay, there you go. Guys, we're doing it. Why? We're providing solutions. Let me show you a slide real quick. This is important. Okay. Stop screen share. Where's my screen? Screen share. Okay. Let me show you guys something. Marvin, let's talk about the power of a home-based business because a lot of people really don't understand this. Why is it that a home-based business is the number one asset you can build? How does it help? Let's talk about the tax thing first because that's your biggest expense. How does this home-based business thing kill the taxes?
Well, first of all, you're talking about you have home-based business allows you to take deductions, okay? So things that you're normally doing in terms of your regular life, regular expenses, cell phone bills, mileage on a car, a portion of your house, because you have those things already in your home, and now you have a home-based business, those things become deductions that you can use when you're dealing with, your tax situation.
There you go.
Literally take your job and the money that you're making from your job, and you can start decreasing your tax liability and bring more money home every 2 weeks. Every paycheck, you can get more money in your home because you have a home-based business.
So basically, the government says, hey, if you have a home-based business, we need to put more money in your job's check. And I don't think most people understand that. If you have a home-based business and a job, put this in the comments. I have the best of both worlds. You got to understand, wealthy people look for things that lower their taxes. Wealthy people always look for a way to give the government less. Broke people and poor people with the mentality, that's not being condescending. I just mean a poor person's mentality is, oh man, I can't get my money right now. Guys, newsflash, you may not have a job next year. Not you personally, I'm not putting that on you. I'm saying the way this economy is going, we don't know what's going to happen next year. Why don't you open a home-based business where the government allows you to adjust your W-4? That's the form you filled out when you got your job, and then give you what's called an instant pay raise. That instant pay raise then pays for your home-based business. So now Marvin's cell phone, Marvin's internet, Marvin's gas in his car, certain meals, entertainment, eating out, all these things that we do anyway now become tax deductions. So you pay less in taxes because you work from home. So your tax problem that most people are going to have in the future is already taken care of.
Right.
Inflation. Why is inflation taken care of? Well, I just showed you my screen, right? $500 a day minimum, approaching $1,000 a day minimum. So when I come back out and the gas prices are sky high and bread is sky high and healthcare is sky high, I'm like, well, shoot, during the quarantine, my income went sky high. Everybody's not losing. You have an opportunity right now to provide not only a home-based business, but virtual solutions. Marvin, do me a favor, man. On the screen right now, you're going to see some of us talking. We did all last week. What is the ratio between us when we go live, a few people, and what happens later? How can they use this technology?
Well, you think about it, most of these two presentations here, I think at the time had about 300 to 400 people that saw these presentations live. Then it actually went on the YouTube, went on the Facebook, of course, Facebook Live, people can see it again, Instagram, and over 5,000 to 9,000 people saw the presentation afterwards. So if you think about that, people are already into the technology piece. Why not take advantage and leverage technology to your benefit? Because people are doing it anyway. If the owner of Zoom made $2 billion, you don't want to make the crumbs off what the owner of Zoom is doing?
That's right. That's right. Guys, I don't know why we leverage technology, but we leverage it for like dancing and entertainment. But let's leverage it for money. If TikTok and Zoom and those guys are doing it, definitely we can too. Now, Marvin, here's the big slide. We're going to tell everybody what we do. We've been letting you guys know what the problems are. We've been letting you guys know who we are. Let's talk about what we offer. Making Wealth Real Financial has a team of experts that help you with every area of your finances. Put this in the comments. I'm on a winning team. I'm on a winning team.
Right.
The problem with most people is we hire a mechanic if our car needs work. We hire a lawyer if we get into a little trouble or we need to put somebody in trouble. We hire or we go to a doctor if we have health concerns. But when it comes to money, we're trained to just work hard and figure it out. I'm just going to work and I'm going to save. I'm just going to work and I'm going to save. What's going to happen is you're going to work and you're just going to be broke. You're going to work and you're just going to be broke because working on a W-2 only pays the highest taxes. Working on a W-2 only puts it in a 401k, which is volatile because of the stock market. Working on a W-2 only gives you 1% in your checking account. So those goals are not in alignment with you creating wealth. If a team of experts is helping you every step of the way, tax minimization, taxes going down. Debt elimination, debt going down, right? Wealth creation, wealth going up. Credit restoration, credit scores going up. You want to do what we call ride this roller coaster. Put that in the comments now. I'm on a winning team. The experts at Making Wealth Real Financial are enrolled agents. They're bringing your taxes down legally, ethically, and morally. All you do is upload a W-2, your pay stub. The last, Mark, maybe 2 pay stubs, I think?
Yep.
Upload 2 pay stubs, upload last year's tax returns. The enrolled agents from our company look at your situation, get more money in your paycheck so that minimum your business costs are covered. I'm not promising you riches. I'm not promising you $800. I'm not promising you $500. I'm not promising you anything. What I am promising you is that your business can become basically free. Now, you heard some testimonies earlier of people on stage that got $700 back and $800 back per month, $400 back per month. This young lady, for example, said, hey, I'm so excited. I'm singing the praises of Making Wealth Real Financial, right? After joining the business on Good Friday, I had my first watch party like you guys are doing right now. I enrolled 4 business partners like you guys are looking at right now. And I submitted my documents and got an instant pay raise of $455 a month. That's on the left. My friend Rhonda on the right said, I'm so excited when I joined the company 2 months ago, I received an instant pay raise, $400 a month, my first week in business. Guys, these are testimonies, real people getting real results. Now, why is that important? Marvin, people are out here looking for ways to make money, but they aren't doing enough with the money they have. You can't give 1/3 of your money to Uncle Sam, guys, right? Put this in the comments. I worked for it. It's mine. I worked for it. It's mine, right? So Marvin, that's called Money Max, okay? A team of experts helping you with your finances. Talk to them about Credit Max.
Well, Credit Max is important because people always take for granted that having a low credit score makes you pay more money for everything that you end up doing. But if you have a higher credit score, you have lower insurance premiums. You have lower interest rates on some of the loans that you have. So why not bring that money back home and get lower rates for some of the things that you're doing and bring that money back into the house as well? So that's why Credit Max, and think about it, again, using an expert, you literally upload your credit reports to the experts through the Credit Max. It's not me, it's not Brian or anybody else, and they start disputing these things for you so that you can get your credit scores up. I mean, and people literally are taking that information, credit scores are going up 50 to 150 points, and now they're able to refinance things at a much lower interest rate and save money.
Crazy. Now, let me just give you that, Marvin. It's the old saying that facts tell, but stories sell, right? So let's show some stories here. What about this young lady, 19 years old? Her credit got compromised, right? Had some identity theft or something that hit her report. So she's already 19, trying to get off the ground. Her score was 356. She went from a 356 to a 501 to a 763 and got her own car, no cosigner, drove off the lot, low interest rate, so that all because what? The expert, she uploaded her 3 reports to Credit Max. They download them for her, and we give them what's called limited power of attorney. All right, they call it LPOA, a limited power of attorney to fight on your behalf, because a lot of the things on your credit are there erroneously. Just another gentleman, right? He said his fiance is just losing her mind. She had a total of 200 points as her credit increased all the way across all 3 bureaus, from TransUnion to Equifax to Experian. Her scores have gone up a total of 200 points across the board. A good friend of mine here put the deletion letters up. That's what I'm talking about. She said, look, I fell on some hard times. I used to be embarrassed. I was in the 500s. Now I'm in the I was in the 400s. Now I'm in the 500s. Now I'm approaching 675. Kelsey Simon went up 126 points. I mean, I got a million of these, right? Andre Russell on the left went up 21 points. Got all his collections removed. Sean McGee went from the 600s to a 717. Do you know how much interest is being saved because of all of these success stories with credit? I want you to see this. People with 800 scores. Chuck Harden, 805 to an 815. Bert Sims, 834 to an 845. These are people that are already considered exceptional. But now, because they uploaded their reports, the experts still found some other things that can improve their credit. So now I want you guys to think about this. I know what you're already thinking. I'm only showing you 2 pillars of the 4 so far.
Right.
Think about this, Marvin. Experts enroll agents with the IRS, lowering your taxes.
Right.
Experts that have been fixing or restoring credit for 25 years, removing things off your reports. If this business was, let's say, $495, let's just say,
right?
Because I got a surprise for everybody, but let's just say it's $495. Marvin, if it was $495 one time, but it saved you $600 a month in taxes and saved you $500 a month or $300 a month in interest, would it be worth $400?
Oh yeah, twice.
if it was $199 per month, but it brought back $700 a month in taxes, or $900 a month between a married couple, or whatever. If it brought you back $400 a month, would it be worth $199 a month?
Yes, sir, it would.
To have a staff, right?
Yep.
Well, here's the good news. It is not. Put this in the comments, guys. $228 one time / $119 per month.
Wow.
$228 one time / $119 per month. Now, people say, well, Brian, what is that? What am I actually getting? What am I doing? All right, think about it. We're sharing the Financial Edge membership from home. Your home-based business is teaching people the power of a home-based business. Marvin, people really don't understand franchising. Like, explain this to them. They're basically investing in a franchise. And they don't really believe that we haven't been taught that a home-based business is real. Draw that parallel for me so they can see that this is the business. Because people say, Brian, I still don't get it. What's the business? Where are you looking at? Right.
Well, that's the thing about it. See, because people think about brick and mortar. And brick and mortar is being changed to click and order. But but if you got a brick and mortar, let's just say a Subway. Subway franchises cost about $250,000, they say. They said McDonald's franchises right about $1 million. So if you knew somebody who had a Subway, or if you knew somebody who had a McDonald's, you would say, oh, they doing it. Oh, they doing it. They doing it big time.
Yeah.
But who has the capital to start that right now? You have an opportunity to start your own franchise for $228. And what you're doing is working from home and sharing with people how they can improve their personal finances dealing with experts.
There you go.
Everybody else has experts except for us. All of the celebrities, all of them have somebody working on them specifically. If it's a chef for cooking or finances, they have an expert helping them out every step of the way.
And you guys got to get the same thing, man. Now, look, if it was just Money Max and just Credit Max, that would be worth the $4 a day. Am I right, Marv? 119, right?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
It gets better. Let me show you a slide here. Guys, this is called Equity Max. Equity Max is where you put your expenses into a software. The experts have generated the algorithms and the software and everything you need. Once you put in your expenses, your debt, your interest rates, they'll show you how to snowball your debt from what's called the banker's freedom goal, which is like 2103.
Right.
You'll be debt free when you gone, right? And they'll snowball it and show you what your new freedom goal is. What's your new millionaire goal, right? Put this in the comments. A goal without a date is just a wish.
Right.
A goal without a date is just a wish. A lot of us have a goal to be successful, but by when? A lot of us have a goal to be financially free, but by when? Equity Max allows you to have a goal so that people can literally have a target of, I'll be debt free and a millionaire by XYZ if I stick to this plan that the experts gave me. Now, before we show you the money, this is where all roads lead to what's called Wealth Max.
Wow.
Just be clear. Credit Max, Money Max, Equity Max all lead to Wealth Max. Wealth Max is the first time we set up an actual conversation, a consultation with trained, certified financial advisors.
Right.
These guys show you how to get what's called a private reserve account. Now, what's a private reserve account? That's where you become the bank. See, banks use what's called arbitrage. That means banks take your interest, put it out into another car note, put your interest into another credit card, put your interest into somebody's student loan. So guess what? Any interest you pay somewhere else is sending other kids to school. Do you know that?
Right.
Any interest you have on a credit card that was free to the bank, you're paying somebody else's car note. Your money flips 10 and 12 times into other people's loans. Marvin, if you knew that your money was sending other people to school, right? Other kids to school, not yours, would you peel back on the interest you're getting out?
Oh, yeah, I definitely would peel back.
So what we have to do, guys, write this in the comments. I must become the bank.
Right.
Newsflash, wealthy people don't have their money in a checking account or a savings account. Wealthy people say, I am the bank. They have their money in private reserve accounts where you can pull money from the money that you've allocated or dispersed. Built
up.
Accumulated? Yeah, you've accumulated, right?
Yep.
If you got $80,000 accumulated over time and you need $25,000 of your money, not like a 401k where you get penalized, tax-free withdrawals and interest grows like it's still $80,000 in there.
Right.
So imagine $80,000 being your balance. You need $20,000 to get a car or something. You would think $60,000 is what your interest draws on. No, it's still $80,000 accumulating. Marvin, why is land banking important? It's a scarcity, and we all know supply and demand is what it's all about. How do our experts put you in position here?
But the thing about it is, first of all, God is not creating any more real estate. So, excuse me, he may create more any more land, excuse me. So everybody talk about being in the real estate game, but the thing you want to really try to capture is land. There's not going to be any more land built. So it all comes down to supply and demand. So here you are with the wealth principle where you can start buying and purchasing land at a 20 to 40% less than market value in the path of growth. Think of where things are going. They talk about the place where this land is going to be like the next Silicon Valley, you know, and you got an opportunity to purchase that land at 20 to 40% below the market in the path of growth. That's unheard of. And here's the thing, Brian, this typically was saved for people who made $250,000 or more a year. This wealth principle. It was usually reserved for people who made that much money, but MWR offers it to the masses.
Nice. Now, Marvin, get them something to put in the comments. What? I'm in the path. What should they say to? What should they say to themselves?
I need my land.
Okay. Put that in the comments. I need my land. All right. Now, before we show you guys this money and get out of here, I want you to think about this. All week, Marvin, starting Monday, mayhem begins.
Wow.
Mayhem is where myself, Marvin, Christy, Cash Flow Christy, Quanta Sims, the Wealth Whisperer, Marvin Green, and Jimmy Slayton, and I mean the list goes on and on and on. Charles Ivory, Chuck Harden, Shana Rollins, Charlotte Hudson, all of our top producers and our newly promoted area directors. That basically is a high ranking position in our company. Every 4 hours, starting Monday,
wow,
the leaders of Extra Digit are going to do this for you every 4 hours. The times are on your screen here: 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m. 10, 2, 6, and 2. Now, Brian, why are you talking about mayhem? Well, you see what we offer. Every 4 hours, you have a chance to bring tons of people to a computer. Everybody is at home looking for solutions. The first week in May, we're doing an overview for you every 4 hours starting Monday.
Wow.
Marvin, what kind of momentum can that generate when they see these paychecks? What kind of momentum can that generate when we do all the work for you?
Oh, man, it's crazy. All you want to do is get people in front of the information, because really that's what we do, is expose. You don't have to go to somebody's house. You don't have to go to a hotel meeting. You literally are getting the information from the comfort of your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, and you can build your business literally at home and take advantage of, you're taking advantage of social distancing.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I didn't even sleep last night. Mayhem is not for 2 more days. I didn't even sleep last night. I was like, man, we're gonna kill him.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
We're gonna kill him this week. Marvin, talk to him. Here's the momentum slide. Now, here's the momentum bonus. They got to use Mayhem to get their first bonus. Now, we're gonna break down the comp plan real quick. To get that bonus up and running, how does this momentum bonus work for them?
Well, the thing about it, all you got to do is expose. So you expose, but you expose people to this information, and you know people who know people. Do you know 3 people who want to get ahead of their personal finances? Do you know 3 people who sick and tired of being sick and tired, broke, busted, and disgusted? Well, if you know 3 people and they get enrolled in this program within your first 30 days, you get 50, 50, 50 for each person. Then you get another $150 because you did it in such a fast amount of time. People are doing this within 1 or 2 days, first and foremost, right? Then those 3 people enroll another 3. That's 9. That's a $450 bonus coming to you. Then last but not least, those 9 people know 3 people. So here's the deal. Everybody knows somebody who needs this information. So now those last 9 people do it within your first 90 days. That's $900 with that particular momentum bonus, for a total of about $1,500 in bonuses. And most people are doing this within less than 90 days right now, Brian Beane. I mean, you've been able to bring in $1,500 by showing some people information and letting them make a decision for themselves. That's crazy to me.
Now, you know what people are saying. You know what they're saying. Oh, I knew it. It's one of them things. I love when people say this. It's one of those tree things. That's one of them. That's illegal. I love it. I love the pyramid comparison. It's amazing to me because people are just miseducated. That's all.
Right.
It's called leverage, guys. It's called leverage. You don't have to tell a soul. But if you want to get to land banking faster and we pay you $500 a day, $300 a day, 20 a day, right? If you want to get to the private reserve account faster, you can refer people to this business and start your franchise. It's amazing because people don't look at McDonald's like a pyramid, but McDonald's will take $2 million of your dollars that you went to the bank to give you one store, and then let you get 5 stores. Get profitable, get 10 stores. Get even bigger, get 20 stores, get 2 stores, get a Dunkin' Donuts, get a Subway. We love to go to a franchise, but you never want a franchise. Marvin, let me just give everybody some raw facts. The NBA is shut down. The NFL is shut down.
Right.
The Olympics is shut down.
Right.
Baseball shut down. Hockey shut down. Churches shut down. Vegas shut down. Hollywood shut down. Marvin, guess what's not shut down?
Them bills that's coming. And your home. And your home.
Us.
That's us. That's right.
We ain't shut down. Isn't that funny? The tide has now shifted. Everybody thought network marketing, I love it. Everybody thought network marketing was a little peon business. Everybody thought network marketing was one of them little things. We was the bottom of the barrel. But look who's shining now. Everybody can be at home making money using Zoom, Facebook technology and earn an extra $500 a month. And the momentum bonus is just one. Now, let me show you.
People do it anyway, Brian. You know that?
Say it again?
I was just saying real quick. People are doing it anyway. I see people every day on Facebook telling somebody what to watch on Netflix. So why not tell somebody to watch this for 40 minutes and let them make a decision?
Man, Marvin, I got people who swore they couldn't do this business, but they'll send me a COVID. I get more COVID updates, text messages, legislation passed. There's a vaccine coming. Trump make me sick. Oh, he doing the right thing. Oh, this lady, the attorney, surgeon general, you watching the press conference. Marvin, they won't send one text message to a friend about a home-based business, but I get 18 COVID updates and group chats every 5 minutes. We just decided a long time ago, we're going to text solutions and not problems.
That's right.
This is what leverage looks like on your pay stub. Y'all see that second line? It says $900. That's my momentum bonus. So I helped 3 people, like Marvin said, who helped 3 people, who helped 3 people. So I earned $900. These guys all became what are called qualified financial directors. I made the 150, the 450, and the 900. Put this in the comments: 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90. 30 is 150. That means you help 3 qualified financial directors get in business for themselves. The 60 days is 450. That means those 3 help 3. And the 90 days is 900. Now, in between, Marvin, we get what are called leadership bonuses, right? You got to see these 35, 45, 50, 45, 50, 55, 55, all that. Guys, this is called leverage. They didn't teach me leverage at Morehouse. They taught me how to shake a firm hand during your interview, go in there with your suit, have your resume in a folder, look them in the eye, follow up, tell them you want the job, negotiate my salary. Nobody said, Ryan, you know you can get paid out thousands of people. I retired when I was 22 years old because 2 mentors showed me that I can make more money in a month than my job was paying me all year. And guess what? It manifested in 1997. Here's my first month in business, just so you guys know. So don't be asking me how much I make. I'm gonna give you this in live and living color. 38, 38, 400, 300, 300, 200, 100, 600, every day, 900, every single day. I earned over $10,000 in November. Why? Because put this in the comments. You can't stop another person's excitement.
Right.
You can't stop another person's excitement. When Marvin got those 600, now that he's been in the business 2 weeks, he's earning $600 a month minimum. I can't stop Marvin from telling everybody he know in Tallahassee.
That's right.
I can't stop my friend up in Pennsylvania, Kevin, from telling everybody he know in Pennsylvania. I can't stop my cousin in Memphis from telling everybody he know in Memphis. When credit scores go up, taxes come down, debt goes down, and people purchasing land, they tend to talk about it. So I had a 5-figure month. Now I want y'all to look at me. Look me in my eye. This was before the quarantine. Let me say this again. This was before the quarantine. So Marvin, I was averaging 5 figures a month when everybody was all scattered about doing their thing, going to the mall, going to the game, going to NCAA tournaments, going to Vegas, going to church, going to the football game, the basketball game, going to restaurants. I was making 5 figures a month under normal circumstances. Right. Marvin, what do you think has happened since we all at home looking for solutions?
It's going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. People got to figure out a way to make money from home, and why not make money talking about money?
That's it. So guys, that's our daily pay. Now put this in the comments. I love the 10th.
I love the 10th.
I love the 10th. Now, why would you love the 10th? All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Hold on. Where's my thing here? Hold on. The 10th is when the presidential bonuses are cut. And Marvin, while I pull this up, what is the range of the presidential bonus? What is the... Go ahead, you can go ahead, keep talking.
Can you hear me? Yeah, a presidential bonus goes from $500 all the way up to $100,000 a month in bonuses as you continue to build your organization. $100,000 a month? Man.
Now, how do they accumulate that? The point, talk about the point system for a minute. I'm gonna pull this slide up in a second. Yeah. But how do you go from 500 to 100,000 a month? How do those points accumulate?
Well, for the most part, everybody that actually enrolls in your business is actually worth like 3 points. And so the points accumulate by people just sharing this information and telling more people. So if those points grow over time, the group points, of course, as you see here, grow in terms of team points, start to grow as you start building your business. So it's really duplication, something that you can't stop anyway, because in 3 people, tell 9 and tell 27 and tell 81, your organization is growing with or without you. And that's why I use the Netflix example, because people can see it. You're sharing information on something like Facebook, like you talked earlier about leverage. You're already leveraging these platforms anyway. You're talking to people, and thousands of people are watching a man with a lion, not for, over the last, all because we just started talking about it, And so that's what we do. It's the fact that we're just sharing information and exposure. I think that's big, Brian. It's all about exposure.
That's it. Now, guess what? I got a pleasant surprise for everybody, Marvin. I got a good friend of mine who just 48 hours ago qualified for the position that ranks her into her tier 1 500. Let me bring on Miss Charlotte Hudson. Is Charlotte in the building? Let's get a mic check.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. What's up, Charlotte?
Hey.
Congratulations.
Come a little closer to the mic for me. You just hit area director yesterday. The presidential bonus, you may not know this, but it kicks in at AD. You now are qualified to get your first $500. Was it exhilarating? Was it a fun ride for you to get to the where you get paid on the 10th of every month?
Man, it was super exciting. I go back there like, did it move yet? Did it move yet? Did it move yet?
All right, now what do you mean? When you say did it move yet? Did it move yet? Talk to them like they're brand new. How does that back office work?
So basically, it's like a CRM. It tracks your progress, so you'll know how you're doing every single day. Like 50% to senior director, 50% to AD, or 50% or 75% to district director. Of course, that's the next spot, right? So yeah, it's just super exciting. You'll always know what you're doing back there.
Okay, now real quick, I got 2 announcements. One, my birthday was April 18th. Marvin, your birthday was when?
April 29th.
Charlotte, your birthday's when?
Today.
What?
Hey.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. Now, Charlotte, we just started our extra digit millennial division. We're calling them the millennials on the move now. Your daughter is helping me pioneer that. How old is she, and why is she so excited as a millennial about this money game? How's she doing?
She's doing phenomenal. She's 25. Not to brag or to boast, maybe she picked up a few things from her mama. I don't know. But actually, I'm super surprised. I simply treated her like she was anybody else about this business. I sent her the link. I've been trying to, get her to come out when we had some things here and at the spot here, and you know, she was a little bit preoccupied, but she finally took a look at it and she was like, I like it. I've been looking for a financial consultant. And ever since then, she's been, you know, following the system, connected with you, and look forward to her doing some great things with us.
Wow.
And for the young folks.
For the young crowd, right? Look, Charlotte, we did one webinar full of millennials. They were between 19 and like 32, right?
Right.
Since then, what has she done? She got like one person already and two. What did she get in like one day?
Well, yesterday or the other day, she brought in 2 customers, and she's now she hit executive director the other day. So she brought in some business partners, and she's just excited. I know she's on here right now. She actually lives down the block from me here in Buckhead. So just super excited for her. I just wish and I pray that I just wish I would have been privy to this type of information in my 20s, because look, I make a lot of money, but I'm not a millionaire yet. And it's just because I didn't have this information.
Well, you on the way, man. It's a family affair. Shout out to Janara. Great job, Janara Hudson. I heard you out there, girl. And hey, the millennials on the move, the extra digit millennial crew is going to take mayhem by storm. Charlotte, great job. Look for this car bonus coming soon, too.
Yes, I'm super excited.
All right, happy birthday. We'll see you later.
Halfway there, by the way.
You already halfway there?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, we're going to wrap up. Thanks, Charlotte.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy your birthday. Marvin, that's cool, right?
Yeah, man, that's awesome. That's
Man,
awesome. Here's the deal, Brian. You heard what she said? Her daughter didn't get a chance to see the presentation until the quarantining because she was in the house.
Yep.
She got a chance to see it. So people are going to see it because we in the house.
That's right. I'm telling you, man, I went out back in the good old days when we could meet with people. I went out to Charlotte's condo. She's in a nice high rise out in Buckhead 3 times. I never even saw her daughter. Daughter was just busy. Man, the other day her daughter hopped on the Zoom. I'm like, where you been? She's like, I'm ready now, right? I'm like, quarantine and got everybody a little more ready.
That's right.
Congratulations, man. So listen, guys, we got all kinds of people, man, doing this thing before we go. Shayna Rollins qualified for Tier 1. She's at the $500 presidential level every month on the 10th. She's at the second level car bonus, $1,250 every month. She's at the daily guarantee of $100 a day every month. Cash flow, Christy. These are what we call triple threats. This young lady is at $1,000 presidential every month. It goes all the way up to $100,000. She's at $150 a day. We'll probably be at $200 a day by the end of today, guys. That's $6,000 a month minimum. She's at level 2 car bonus, $1,250, and then it just grows from there. The same points Marvin was talking about continues to grow. 500, 1,250, 3,000. I was very, very blessed and fortunate to hit Tier 3. And guess what? If you don't have a car note, you still get the money. So this is not one of those things where you got to put it on a pink Cadillac. Nothing wrong with the pink Cadillac. Love Mary Kay. They set the stage. But man, when I tell you, they just give you the money on your e-wallet, $500 a month, $1,250 a month, $3,000 a month, with the same points that run your leadership bonuses. That's my pay stub I showed you. The same points that run your presidential bonus. That's what Charlotte was talking about. The same points that run your momentum bonus that Marvin showed you, 30, 60, 90. Same points drive all these income streams.
Wow.
Let's close, Marvin, with the daily guarantee, right? Your future is one of these bad boys. How important are these daily guarantees, and how exciting are they to look?
It's exciting. Every single day at 5 o'clock, your phone goes off and it says, "Bing! You've got, you've got mail. You've got money," and it just tells you exactly kind of what your, what you can expect. So when you think about the fact that you can have 12 people in your organization and be bringing home $20 a day, $600 a month for a 12-person organization, that is unheard of. And guess what? You haven't sold a thing.
No, you just educating people, man. So we just saw a picture here of you and Miss Yaz Anderson. Both of you guys are at 20 a day. Marvin, you'll be at 30 a day, man. You'll be at $900 a month the way you're going. Yaz is right at $900 a month, too, in a second. This is 20 a day. My good friend Kim Whitfield and Anthony Moore. Oh, y'all gonna hear from Kim this week. Y'all gonna hear from Kim at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure you gotta hear from Kim Whitfield, man. She's the bomb. She's gonna help me with the training today at 12. She's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna call her and ask her. Anthony Moore is at 30 a day. This is one of our soldiers in the U.S. military. He's at 900 a month. Miss Quanah Sims just went from 50 a day. This is our wealth whisperer. Mr. Brian House calls her the wealth whisperer because she's very quiet, very reserved. She just went from 50 a day to 100 a day. 3 days ago. That's 3,000 a month minimum. My good friend Charles Ivory got laid off his job and told his job whatever, because he's making more money now from home than he was on his job. So guys, it's just been an amazing ride. Here's what we want to do. We're going to put you in 3 categories. A number 3 type person says thanks, but no thanks. It was a great 45 minutes. I love the 10-minute video. It was cool, but we not interested. Our money's fine. We don't think the quarantine has affected us at all, and we don't know anybody that's going to affect no time soon. Hey, man, hey, God bless you. You got it going on during all this mess. But at least refer some people to the person whose watch party you're having or looking at, and we'll go from there. All right? Marvin, talk to us about number 2. What should they do?
Number 2 is the person who wants the financial aid membership. They say, I need the information. I either want to minimize my taxes, increase my credit scores, I want to eliminate debt, or, of course, I want to take advantage of Wealth Max. That's a person that says, I don't need any extra money as far as telling other people, but I do need the membership to work on my personal finances. That's the number 2 person.
That's the number 2. So number 2 is like, I just want the edge, right? A number 1 is like, Brian, you could have shut up after the video montage this morning. I was in, right? The testimony said it all. Bert Sims, 845 credit score from an 834, and on stage now as an area director. Charlotte Hudson just hit area director yesterday, qualified for her presidential bonus. Her birthday is today, right? So guys, it's amazing. Wait, today is May, right? Are we in May already?
Yeah, May 2nd.
Okay, all right. She missed the April cutoff, my fault. But we're all within the same week. She just got her birthday gift, which was area director yesterday. If you want to be like those individuals you saw on stage, like myself, like Marvin, man, when y'all see the wave of new leadership, oh my God, Keisha Taylor. Oh my goodness. This happens to be the sister of Kim Whitfield. Oh my goodness. Amber Johnson, TJ Busby, Josette Ray, Gail Andrews. It's Ladies Week. Do you hear me? Right. Ladies Month. Yep. We got so many cool campaigns happening right now. The Millennial Movement, Mayhem Monday. We're going to kill this business like never before. And guess what? You at home. You ain't got nothing to do. Okay? So, 12 o'clock Eastern. You just got introduced to Marvin Green, one of our new up-and-coming superstars. I will bring you some more superstars at 12 o'clock. In 1 hour, we're going to train you. Sign up during the break. Right. This is what we do. How we do it, you come right back to the same channel and click on the 12 o'clock schedule, and myself and a crew of new up-and-coming extra-digit leaders are going to train you on how to do it. Sign up and let us know if you're number 2 during the break or number 1. Marvin, you got my heart beating fast, man. I'm so glad to be have you on the squad. And I look forward
to be back.
Cool?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the training.
All right, man. We'll see you at 12. We'll see everybody at 12 o'clock. Peace.